Welcome back to the 2019 Indiana High School Baseball Coaches Association Red Carpet Show. I'm your host, Sweet Lou, Jeff Luzatter, and our next inductee, the 193rd, is Coach Pat O'Neill. Pat, a graduate of LaPorte High School, and his family, his wife Carol of 8 years, and he's got a daughter, Maureen 36, Kate 32, Jennifer 21, and has a son named Michael. Congratulations, Pat. You and I kind of go way back with me being stat person at Lafayette Jeff and being in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. But let's talk a little bit. I'd ask you about your position when you were in high school and college. What position was that?
I played second base for Coach Schreiber at LaPorte, and then played second base at Vincennes University, and then shortstop at Kentucky Wesleyan.
Now, when you were playing for Coach Schreiber, did he kind of instill in you about becoming a coach?
Well, he instilled a lot of things. One reason why I have an all-star today, but he was my defensive backfield coach as well as my baseball coach, so I was with him year-round. And when you played for him, you really didn't like him a whole lot, but then when you went to college and realized what you were missing from him, then you knew he did things the right way. And I always would always go back to him, visit with him 2 or 3 times a year, trade Christmas cards. But he instilled in me about having the good work ethic, commitment, loyalty to your team, and total just bust your derriere for a chance for success.
And looking at your success in the state finals, of course, in 03 and 04, you guys were runner-up.
Yes.
And like that 04 year, did you? I mean, looking at what was coming back the next year in 05, of course, you know, the rest is history, 35-0 and stuff like that. Did you really? I mean, even though you had to be disappointed in 04, being runner-up again, did you feel really good starting that 05 season that things were going to?
I wasn't feeling really good for about 3 months after we got beat. So. But I was looking forward to 05, okay? We lost some good seniors from the 04 team. The 03 team was 30-3. Nobody expected us to be there, and we got through and really battled. Great team. 04, disappointing because we had a lot of players back. But at the end of the season, I didn't have to say anything to the returning letterman. They knew that their goal was the blue ring, and we're going to go one day at a time. And try to improve one day at a time. Improve one thing every day and do it together as a team. And I had some great leaders, obviously, the senior class, led by Mr. Baseball Lance Lind and catcher Austin Nickel, Sean Visa in center field, Corey Dragstrom second base, throwing a snot-nosed freshman at shortstop, TJ Bomay, and Matt Snyder, a key reliever. Drew Storn was a sophomore reliever. So we all just blended together. We actually came from behind 11 games that year. People think 35-0, you destroyed everybody. No, we had some tough battles, real tough battles. And the last game to get that 35th win was as tough as it's going to get.
Talk a little bit about what you've been doing the past few years. Of course, you were Brownsburg from 2001 to 2010, and you went to be an assistant. This Danville job just happened to come up, and you still want to coach, right?
Oh yeah, I love baseball. That's why I wake up in the morning. You know, somebody told me one time when we were winning so much at Brownsburg, Coach, wouldn't you rather be like 500 and you have no pressure? And I said, are you kidding? Why would you wake up every day in the morning to be 500? I wake up to win. And my gosh darn kids better wake up. They want to win too, or we have no chance for success. So. After I left Brownsburg in 2010, it took 3 years to kick and relax, no pressure, no umpires, no administrators, no parents, that type of good stuff in life. And just went and watched Lance and Drew and Tucker, and then went to see some college players play. And then Rick Cosgrave from Lebanon High School, outstanding coach and person, called up and needed a pitching coach. And I was so I went up there and met with him. And after an hour, he told me what's needed, and here you go. And after when I told him, I said, yes, I'll take it. and he about cried. He was so happy, and we went 3 years having success, winning the sectional first time in 17 years, and it was tough to leave them. But in the fall of 2016, I was driving up to practice at Lebanon, back roads from Brownsburg, Lebanon, and I get a phone call from John Regatius, the athletic director at Danville, who was one of my assistants at Brownsburg the first couple of years. And he said, "Hey, Coach, you got a minute?" I said, "Well, I'm on my way to Lebanon practice. I'll pull over. You got 2 minutes? What's up?" He said, "Hey, I need a head baseball coach, and you're the guy I want for the job. You want it?" I said, "Well, let me think." "Yeah, I'll take it." Okay. He said, "Well, thanks for thinking about it." And so then I went in and met with them and told them what needs to be done. It's not just something in the spring to do, which a lot of times it is for some schools. Hey, I'm going to play baseball, something to do, whatever. Hey, I want it to be important to them, to play the game of baseball, love the game of baseball, and carry that into life as a father and businessman and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Last question, I wanted to back up here a little bit. In 05, semi-state championship, you played against your high school alma mater, LaPorte.
Yes, sir.
What was that like?
It was good. It was good because we won. And it was amazing because we were up at Kovaleski Stadium, beautiful park. And I remember LaPorte fans and some parents of proud that I actually went to school with, And "Oh, Neil, you're never going to be like Schreiber." I looked up, well, no kidding, I'm 5'10", and I got hair. And so I just, pushed upon the kids, and they knew the situation that we were in. And Lance Lane hits a home run that went over the wall and hit the top of the church in the middle of the parking lot. That only one other person ever hit the ball that far, and that was Carlton Fisk on a rehab from the White Sox one year. And then we hit another home run and doubles off the wall, and we won 5-0. I was very proud of the boys. And my goal when I left back in 1990 after winning the state championship at LaPorte, my goal was to always
Take your time.
was to make Coach Schreiber proud.
Well, I'm sure you did, Pat. Quite a career, but I know that had to feel pretty good, beating your old alma mater. And congratulations on your induction, and we look forward to your speech tonight.
Get through it, Jeff.
Yeah, you'll be fine. We'll be right back with our last inductee.